Voilà, complicado. Yes, man, yes, man. Yeah, man. Well, Mr. Beautiful Blues. Ninja, I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and I've even got the boots to match. Well, are you alright, ladies? Anyhow, so I'm just getting content up and going, man, up and going. So just bear with me 2 minutes, guys. I've just got to do this. Mr. Tobnet was out with me yesterday at a multi-million-pound company. The guy who owns Middlesbrough Football Club. We've done it. We've done it. I can't even believe why I didn't even think of doing that in the first place. I only thought of it because I'm seeing past it. I thought, interesting. Interesting. I'm going to have to help him. 2 minutes, you're going to hear Buster kicking off here. Oh. Buster! Are we, mister? Come on! Buster! Don't just stand there looking. Standing there looking pretty far, yo. Yeah, so fucking has done me head in again, man. Oi, Mark. So yeah, I'm just gonna just bear with me, guys. Sorry, I should have done this already, but we're running late. I've been speaking to one of the boys. Guess I need to just do this.
Are you starting off with your reading?
I'm gonna start off with the reading. I'm just doing this first, though. I'm putting your card on this video from yesterday when I uploaded. Plus, I won't do that anyway. Mrs. Top, I won't. So I've got mine uploaded. You did see on Mrs. Tobbs' video that there was a guy on the forklift, and you couldn't hear what he was really saying properly or what I was saying to him. But what he did say to me is, "Turn that phone off now." I said, "Stop it, mate." So, yes, I on these cards, aren't there? Yeah, what's the time now on this video? So, end screen, we'll have one import. No, not that one. I don't want that one, man. I'm going to do it different now. So, how are we doing, guys? Are we all good in the odd? I hope we're all good in the odd. Yeah, we'll have that. One video, one subscriber. Choose. I like to choose. There he is. Right, so yeah, oi, Neil, how you doing? So I have got a video there. It's private at the minute. I'm going to put it on as a premiere. I think we're going out today, me and Mrs. Tornator. You know what I mean? So what it is with Mrs. Tornator, yes, what you're seeing is you're seeing me. So you're seeing behind the camera as well as in front of the camera now. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to get you all done, man. Pull it back. So yeah.
Hi, Mum. Sorry, I've just been putting the washing out.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Right. So what's it called? Drama triangle.
Yeah. Just an image of it.
Right. The fuck's that, man? Move it. Move it, man. Right. Drama. So we're going to do the drama triangle. What do you want? Images?
Yeah. Yeah, that.
Which one? Can't really see the writing on them though, can you?
That'll do.
Ah.
Yeah, because I've got the explanations here, just so they can see.
Right, so we haven't done no readings as of yet. I've just got a battery pack.
One
Sort of.
channel.
That's not. And the gimbal. I've got a new gimbal.
Right, so
Where's
we
mine?
behind the computer as per. We're on the 19th of March.
So guys, I hope everyone's good in the odds. The sun's fucking shining. Watch my coffee.
19th of March, day by day,
Oh yeah, Andy W.
removing defects.
Andy. There shouldn't be much drama now. Mel doesn't live there. I mean,
Asshole. Mind you, me and our dad used to cause drama all the time. It was quite amusing.
no, it's not.
It was at the time.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
No, don't drama, man. Okay, so let's go then.
I know, did you see what Thor did to
Oh, I didn't see it.
Eddie All's son?
Did he? No. Oh, yeah, it's Wilden. Is it on an eye, that?
Anyway, removing defects. Through working the steps, we can discover which of our character traits are valuable and which no longer work for us. And very, very gradually, as we grow in the program, we can let go of the traits that aren't working. We have suffered much because of our imperfections. When we are ready to quit suffering, we will be willing to ask that these defects of character be removed. One at a time, when we're willing to work at them a day at a time, we will discover miraculous changes beginning to take place in ourselves. Am I letting go of all my defects? So yeah, I think that's quite important, because we all have like character traits that aren't great. I'm trying to word it correctly. Especially in active addiction. We were dishonest. We, did things we weren't proud of. And sometimes when you get into recovery, well, most of the time, them traits follow you. Now, not all of them are bad, because some of our character traits can be transferable skills, and we can use that ingenuity and resourcefulness and all that kind of stuff in our new life, and it can work really, really well in a life in recovery, all that kind of stuff. But it's about looking at the pieces of your character that.
It wasn't me. Look who said it.
Good job. I was born in Beedale. I just went to Northallerton to cause a riot. But yeah, I've completely lost my train of thought.
Sorry, it's Lordy.
But yeah, it's about doing that reflection and knowing that them pieces of your character that you don't really like, or you feel a bit of guilt and a bit of shame, you can change them. It won't happen overnight, and it does take work. But over time, that can all change. So it's about looking at what type of character you are, what qualities you have, and what things aren't as great, and change them all.
Yeah, man. Respect. There's Amanda there.
Morning, Claire Louise. I haven't seen her yet.
I wonder what's happening with Amanda. She's not about me as much as she was.
I think she had something on last night. We'll have to give her a call.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what it was.
Yeah. So I've got a good idea, but I won't tell you on here. It's about your channel as well.
Okay.
So, is it over to me now? Because I don't speak that much, do I? Do you know what I mean? I don't get a chance to speak that much, do I, babe? So, What's up? Is she on that plant? Bella! Come! What you doing, Mrs.? You causing fucking man.
I got a rose bought for me from my last day at work, a well-being rose, and Bella, she keeps trying to destroy it and it's driving me insane.
No, she's trying to lick the water out of there. Why won't you go fucking clean water in there, man? Mad, 100% mad. Right, so, March 19th, something valuable to share.
Definitely Claire Louise.
Oi, Trent. So, you're in a meet. Oh, wait there. Simple, honest message of recovery from addiction rings true. You're in a meeting. The sharing has been going on for some time. One or two members have described their spiritual experiences in an especially meaningful way. Another has had us all rolling in the aisles with entertainment stories. Oh, you know what that used to be? When I used to go to meetings, man. Oh, man. Put the joke on mask on and let go. Only sometimes. Only on a bank holiday Wednesday. Anyway, entertaining stories, and even then the leader calls on you. There's no fucking leader. That's full of shit, that. There's no leader. And then the leader calls on you. Go. You sly, what's that? Shyly. Or you shyly introduce yourself apologetically, stammer out a few lines, thank everyone for listening, and sit out the rest of the meeting in embarrassed silence. Sound familiar? Well, you're not alone. Yeah, I used to get that shy, didn't I, when I used to share?
No.
We've all had times when we felt that what we had to share wasn't spiritual enough, wasn't entertaining enough, wasn't something enough. But sharing is not a competitive sport. The meat of our meetings is identification and experience, something all of us have in abundance. When we share from our hearts the truth of our experience, other addicts feel they can trust us because they know we're just like them. When we simply share what's being effective in our lives, we can be sure that our message will be helpful to others. Our sharing doesn't have to be either fancy or funny to ring true. Every addict working an honest program that brings meaningful recovery has something of immense value to share, something no one else can give is or our own experience. Just for a day, I have something valuable to share. I will attend the meeting. I was supposed to go to the fucking meeting last night and I never went, man. Move it. I will attend the meeting today and share my experience in recovery from addiction. Well,
So yeah, I like that. Because I used to get really shy in meetings. And even when I first started doing this, you know,
doing what? Addiction.
doing Addiction Live, you know, Darren was trying to get me to do it for ages, you know, before I actually plucked up the courage to come online and do it. Hiya, Ash. But you know what? This is stuff I know. And for me, like talking about addiction and mental health and recovery is my comfort zone, but I still get shy. It's bizarre.
I didn't know I put the fucking light in out.
There'll be one in that bottom drawer. But yeah, I know. I'm not saying I know everything because there's always stuff to learn. But obviously, I've got the lived experience and the experience of working in services. So yeah, I know this stuff. So it's like, but I can still get shy, you know, especially if I'm in a new situation. You know, I think, what, they think I'm an idiot, blah, blah, blah. But if you do genuinely speak from your heart and share your experience and everything, then people warm to that. You know, nobody can deny your experience because it's yours.
True story, isn't it? So, it's not the channel, but Ash. Keep your eye on Ash Phillips. She's got a story that's fucking shocking, to say
Right,
the
anyway,
least.
gratitude lists.
Got a story. It's,
6 things we're grateful for.
6. I'm grateful for the sun shining. I'm grateful to get out with you yesterday. And it went better than what we thought it was going to, didn't it, babe? I'm grateful for True, for the real people on YouTube. I'm grateful for Miss Rowley. No, that's shit. That. I'm grateful for Addiction Live, because it does get me a bit grounded. I'm grateful that I've had a fucking big carry on with Kingston, but we got there in the end. Is that 6?
Well counted.
I'm grateful for Volco. I'm grateful for Middlesbrough Football Club. I fucking love them. The butter. Let's talk about the devil, and he's here.
So I'm grateful that the sun's shining because I always feel so much.
Oh, I'm grateful for my new gimbal. Sorry, babe. Sorry to interrupt. I'm grateful for my new gimbal and my power pack. Respect. Go on, then, babe.
So I'm grateful that the sun is shining and the sky's blue. I always feel so much more, how you going in, yeah, so much more motivated and everything when the sun is shining. I think I'm part reptile or something. I just love the sun. I'm grateful that I managed to have a good talk with Kingston today, and I feel like he listened. More will be revealed on that. He's a teenager after all. I'm grateful for the rose I planted this morning, even though the dogs keep trying to destroy it, because it was a lovely, thoughtful present from my old work colleagues. I'm grateful that I've got a roof over our head and food in the cupboards. And I'm grateful that I'm not just sitting about feeling sorry for myself, and I'm willing to try new things.
Well, aye. Is that 6?
I think it was more than.
Okay, so we've got Claire and Louise. Grateful for 18 days
Go on,
sober
Claire.
and 18 days without hurting anyone. Grateful for freedom, for nature, sunshine. Grateful for my family. Grateful to not be terrified of the future today. Respect. John, Kendra, know what? I'd say, mate, maybe try an A. Because not all the time, but a lot of the time you go into an AA meeting talking about drugs and some of them don't like it.
And don't just.
I don't know whether they're being open-minded there, like, but who am I to judge?
And I think it's important to say you can't base the whole programme on one meeting because there's lots and lots of different meetings. Some are book studies, some are like main shares.
Experience strength and all.
Yeah. So it's what I'd suggest is try
going around the room.
Yeah. Try a few.
I'd say try an A, mate.
You know, and try a few different places. NA, CA, AA. But I think where they live, they might not be at NA anymore.
They'll be at an end, hello, man, surely by now. You can have a look. Found NA meeting close to me. On me. Yeah, so we'll come back to that anyway. John Kendra, I'll speak to you, man. I want to go. I'd go with you. Fucking, I haven't got a car at the minute, but. Right, so
Thanks, Queen Ninja.
John and Kendra, always grateful for family and friends. Sunny day, my daughter taking the grandkids to Rosebery Top, and go on today, and everyone in the chat. Respect, John Kendra. Queen Ninja, I'm grateful. I'm watching you two this morning. I'm watching you, watching us, watching you, watching us. Respect. Ash, I'm grateful that I woke up today. Respect, Ash. Respect. Pick up yourself, mate, every time. Get the stones. Bella! Leave it now! You leave. and then does. They're all fantastic, really. But I get what you're saying about it. But you
But
know,
I think most people who go to the first meeting do feel like the odd one out.
even in any meeting, you can feel like that's on you and
Yeah.
the talking lingo that we don't talk on the streets, man. Do you know
Yeah,
what I
we
mean?
don't
Resentments and
understand and-
fucking this and that, your power and
So then that's what I meant. If they've only been to one, you know, it is that feeling is really common to feel like the odd one out because you're like, what's that mean? But you're too embarrassed to ask what's the resentment.
once I get a car, that mate, we'll come up and we'll go. Well, mate, I'm gonna go up, mate, before I get a car. Like this was for you,
But-
bus.
Anyway,
And I had a fucking bus ticket to go as well. Why did I forget that? So
today we're gonna do about the drama triangle.
today we're gonna bring you the drama triangle. So tell me when you're ready for me to share.
So, grateful for being alive, grateful for home, grateful for the sun, grateful for my family and friends, especially for one from Borough who puts
You step into my life. I'm grateful for the dogs. Respect, Andy. Respect, brother. Grateful for my breakfast. I'm grateful that I fucking haven't had no breakfast yet. Someone else. Well, me makes breakfast, but doesn't make me. It's another beautiful
So, do
day.
you want to share the screen?
I can share the screen if you want me to.
Morning, Paul. Has
Oi, Paul. Respect.
has anybody heard of the drama triangle?
Anybody heard of the triangle? Anyone heard of the drama
And
triangle?
Share the screen so people
Now.
can see it. Yeah.
What now?
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. What?
You could have at least muted yourself.
Why? So, wait there, I'll get rid of that. Right. Are we ready?
So
Big screen it, yeah?
Yeah. So this is the drama triangle. So the drama triangle.
I do the rescue one there a lot.
Well, we'll get to them. So the drama triangle, also known as Cartman's triangle, was created by a
Oh,
man.
was it? I didn't know that.
Mm.
All right. Sorry.
It was created by a man called Stephen Cartman, and it comes from a theory called transactional analysis created by Eric Berne. So, as you can see, we've got persecutor, rescuer, and victim. So, do you want to put it on?
We've got
so
what? Persecutor.
rescuer, and victim.
Right.
So, do you want to put it on normal screen so we can see the chat as well, please? Yeah. So, obviously, I just wanted you to see the triangle. It's dead basic, but it can be really, really powerful.
Sorry, babe. You just carry on.
Do you want to read? I'll read this one. So, live script. Burns' hypothesis is that people form a script, which is essentially an individual's belief about who they are, what the world is like, and how they relate to the world, how the world relates to them, and how others treat them. Some say that an individual forms their script by the time they are 4 or 5. A script is based on what an individual's told, what they experience, and how they interpret these external stimuli from their own internal frame of reference. So do you know what I mean when I say
Big up, Mama Marlo.
internal frame of reference? So it's all them learned behaviours and how you view the world might not be the same as
How I view the world.
yeah, because we've had different life experiences. This can give insight into a person's thoughts, feelings, and behaviour, and can be useful in understanding interactions between two people. So that's goes a bit further into the transactional analysis. And what I'll do one day, I have got some stuff printed out to go further into transactional analysis, because it can be quite complex, but again, it can be really, really useful to have that knowledge, with, especially when you're interacting with people who might be quite critical, or and it really does help you understand it a lot more. So you said you do the rescuer a lot. You can read the rescuer.
What have you just read? Oh, life script.
Yeah.
So a rescuer is someone who seeks to rescue those who they see as vulnerable. The traits of a rescuer are that they often do more than 50% of the work. They may offer help that may not be required. This means that the rescuer may then often end up feeling hard done by, or resentful, used, or unappreciated in some way. The rescuer does not take responsibility for themselves, but rather takes responsibility for the perceived victim whom they rescue. The rescuer will always end up feeling the victim, but sometimes may be perceived by others who are on the outside looking in as being the persecutor. What, the rescuer being the persecutor? Fucking, I'm not the rescuer, man. I'm fucking full of shit, mate. I'm nothing. I'm not the fucking rescuer. I'm some of that, but none of that.
What type of language do you think a rescuer would use?
So when I say, when I'm on about a rescuer, I just like trying and help people. So I'm not out looking at myself, is what I do.
But when
I don't feel hard done by and all that shit.
But sometimes when you are trying to rescue people who you see as a victim,
I don't see him as a victim, no, never. I see someone struggling.
Yeah, but this is like a language that they use in transactional analysis. So if you see somebody who you think needs rescuing, struggling, and you're in there trying to do it, and you give it your all, and then they still don't do anything, sometimes that can make you think, well, I've done all that, and I've showed them where to go, I've took them there, and they're not doing it, blah blah blah. That can make you feel
frustrated.
Yeah, but that can also be classed as feeling the victim, whereas your reaction to that.
So, for example, remember Carl?
Yeah.
So I don't tried to rescue him, didn't I, before we went to Jamaica?
And you felt really hard done by, and
oh, did I? We went to Jamaica and he fucked up, and I knew we would. But then it was like I got to the point where, well, I was like, I fucking showed you the mate, and you knew where they were. You were,
and
so you were. Listen, let me finish. So I showed you the mate, and you were talking to everyone. People would have come and fucking picked you up, and you chose not to. So what can I do from that?
Yeah, but I'd had a good talk with you about it in the meantime. But
more, Amanda.
You can feel quite hard done by when you put that much effort into trying helping somebody and they don't want to change. And then you can.
I don't know if it's hard done by, but just a bit frustrated. Is that the way well, that's me anyway.
But again, this is where it goes back to the frame of reference and the language and stuff like that. That's the language you've learned and your frame of reference, whereas I see it differently.
Okay, thank you.
And that's where that other people, like, so when you feel hard done by or frustrated, that can be like going into that victim role.
Right.
Because things haven't gone your way. And then you might lash out and be like, and other people may see you as a persecutor, even though you don't feel like you're persecuting.
Yeah, but what it is, you say lash out. What it is, man. Fucking.
Well, when your frustration comes out, I don't mean lash out as be violent.
Yeah, I know, but I've lost my thing anyway. I don't know what I was going to say there, but anyway.
But it's important to know that people can go all around this drama triangle.
Oh, so you're not just one, you can be all of them.
Yeah, you can be all of them. You don't just stay in one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's where the drama keeps going, because you can flip from one to the other.
Right. Okay.
So, what type of language do you think a rescuer might use?
I don't know.
And you guys in the chat.
I don't know.
So yeah, you can feel taken advantage of.
But I wouldn't say I felt taken advantage of for Carl and that.
I know, but that's just one example. We're talking about in general now. You know, when you're trying to rescue somebody, and you know, so the language you could use might be, I'll do that for you. I'll take you to a meeting. I'll do this.
I've done that. I'll come and pick
Yeah.
it up. But I've just said to John and Kendra there, like, if I had a
No.
card, come and pick it up. So is that me being the fucking rescuer?
I think there's a difference, you know, if you've got a car and an ability to take them somewhere where they can get help. There's a big difference between, like, I'll do it for you. I'll show you how to do the steps. Oh, come here. I know you struggle ironing. I'll do it for you. Do you know what I mean? When I know I'm fine, well, you can iron your own stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's a difference. There's a difference between supporting somebody and trying to do it for them.
Yeah.
And like, you can support people, but when you're trying to do somebody's recovery for them, for example, or doing their thinking or answering their questions, or, you know, you're trying to take over and not letting them learn. And that's you trying to rescue rather than, and we'll go on to the TED triangle next, which is the healthy one. So you've
That's
just
the
said
rescuer.
Yeah. So the victim.
Do you want me to do it for you?
I'll do the persecutor then.
I'll read that. Which one do you want to read?
You do the victim then.
Right, the victim. A victim is someone who usually feels overwhelmed by their own sense of vulnerability, inadequacy, or powerlessness, and does not take responsibility for themselves or their own power, and therefore looks for a rescuer to take care of them. At some point, the victim may feel let down by their rescuer, or perhaps overwhelmed, or even feel persecuted by them. At this stage, the victim will move to the persecutor position and
Persecute their
persecute their rescuer. They may even enlist another rescuer to persecute the previous rescuer. However, the victim will still experience themselves internally as being the victim.
So yeah, and I think a lot of people can fall into that, especially.
Respect, Ash. Get us done whatever you need to do, mate.
You know,
innit?
I think a lot of people.
Kendra said all of them. She's been through a lot in life.
Yeah,
I know,
and
mate.
I get it. You know, and I've been all of these. And
Bella! Right, that's it. Move it now.
And it's
Sorry, guys.
So easy to be dragged into this drama triangle as well. You know, but some people like who feel like they're a victim and nothing's ever their fault, and if you didn't do this, I wouldn't be like this, and sometimes we get scared for our own power, you know, especially if we have been badly done to. And I think especially in early recovery or in active addiction, we always do the blame game and play the victim.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if I didn't live here, or if I didn't live...
If you didn't do this, or...
if you didn't do this to me, I won't be doing this. If I'd have lived like in a mansion growing up, I won't be like this, you know, and we kind of don't face up to our own responsibilities and realise that we have the power to change if we choose to. But again, like, it's so easy as well. If somebody is in that victim role, it is so easy to be dragged into their drama triangle and go around it and try and rescue them and help them, because we're all kind souls and we all want to help. But it's, as I say, it's a fine line between rescuing and supporting. There's So it's about keeping yourself in check and not allowing yourself to be dragged into the drama triangle, because when you go in any of these roles, it becomes really unhealthy. But there is a way to get out of it. So the position of the persecutor is synonymous with being unaware of one's own power. Power used is negative and often destructive. Any player in the game may at any time be experienced as the persecutor by the other players. However, their own internal perception may be that they are overwhelmed by their own sense of vulnerability, inadequacy, or powerlessness, and does not take responsibility for themselves or their own power, and therefore looks for a rescuer to take care of them. At some point, the victim may feel let down by the...
Do you want me to read it? Yeah.
No, I just thought I've done it wrong there, but because they're all interlinked. At some point, the victim may feel let down by their rescuer, or perhaps overwhelmed, or even feel persecuted by them. At this stage, the victim will move to the persecutor position and persecute the rescuer. They may even enlist another rescuer to persecute the previous rescuer. And of course, there are instances where the persecutor is knowingly and maliciously persecuting the other person.
Yeah, man.
So I think we all know the language and stuff that the persecutor can use, and we've all seen people like that. I think sometimes when you're in that persecutor position, really you do struggle inside, and it becomes a defense mechanism.
Look what I can do. Peekaboo.
But yeah, it can become a defense mechanism. So if you become like the persecutor, you and say you should be doing this is how you need to do it, blah blah blah, you feel less vulnerable and less like the victim. So how do you feel about the drama triangle, guys? It is pretty powerful, isn't it? See, I've got my session plan, what I wrote for a group, and it's difficult online because we have breakout groups and everything, so I'm trying to
what it is, I don't know if you get on that what is it, Zoom, you can do breakout groups, can you? But what it is, I don't know if you do get the paid version of this, if you can do breakout rooms.
It's something we'll have to look into. Because I've got bits where we're supposed to have discussions and blah blah blah. So does anyone know what the healthy version of the drama triangle's called? Do you know?
I don't.
So it's the TED triangle.
I was going to say that as well because I've seen it there.
Do you know what the TED triangle stands for?
No.
So it's the empowerment dynamic, and it's learning to shift from reacting to situations in the drama triangle to empowering relationships through roles of challenger, coach, and creator. So,
is this for me?
Yeah. So do you want to read what the challenger role is?
So the challenger role is, challenger is focused on learning and growing, holding a creator accountable while encouraging learning, action. The next steps, a challenger consistently builds others up.
Consciously.
A challenger, what did I say?
Consistently.
Consciously builds others up as a positive alternative to putting someone down by criticising, blaming, or controlling. The role of a challenger is the alternative to the drama triangle role of persecutor.
So yeah, so that kind of let,
I thought you wanted it, son.
lets you know that you can challenge people on their behaviours, thoughts, action without putting them down, without persecuting. So again, it's that fine line, but it's about building them up rather than pulling them down and challenging their behaviour in a positive light. Hiya, Jade. But yeah, and you know, I say it's so easy to be dragged into the drama triangle, and all this session is to give you a little bit more of awareness, because you can see this drama triangle getting played out all the time on YouTube as well, you know, and we're all guilty of being sucked into it from time to time. So it's teaching you a healthy way to react to them relationships. So the coach, compassion and questions to help a creator develop a vision and action plan. A coach provides encouragement and support in place of rescuing actions. The role of coach is the alternative to the drama triangle role of rescuer. So that's pretty much what I was saying to you before when we were discussing like the rescuer. You can support people without trying to do it for them.
Yeah.
Because it is so important.
Bella!
She's not in the plant.
Bella! Are we, baby?
So for me, it's you can support people and suggest things, but let them do the work themselves. Because if you're trying to do the work for somebody and fix a situation for somebody, you're kind of robbing them for a chance to grow.
Yeah.
Because every situation is a chance for growth. And as I say, support them, encourage them, give them lifts if they don't have transport, but let them do the work themselves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the difference. And that's when it becomes from unhealthy to healthy.
Come, this way.
So
tell him. Good girl. Ow. Sorry.
So the creator is the central role in the TED, the empowerment dynamic, which taps into an inner state of passion.
Bella.
Directed by intention. A creator is focused on a desired outcome and propelling the person to take.
Sorry, Buster. Are you ready, Bella?
So, yeah, that's
Nicely.
kind of the central role, isn't it? Which,
Bella, come. Sorry, baby. I'm just trying to get a big age.
I know, but I keep losing my train of thought.
All right, I'll stop. Right. Shh. She's gone out now.
Oh, it's me, Mum.
You're going on for that. Right, that's time for the break on that.
Hiya, Mum.
Yeah, so she's got an incoming, outgoing. So yeah, guys, I don't want to say too much because I'm not on the right channel, but keep an eye on Ash Phillips. If you are not subscribed to Ash Phillips, I will put the link in the chat now for our Ash. He's got a massive story coming up of police brutality, man. Police brutality. He's already got a clip on his channel. He's already got a clip on his channel, Ash Phillips. And the clip on Ash's channel is man with mental health tasered for civil trespass. Talking about Ash. Oh, I've just got a picture. So I don't know what. Well, I don't know how well you can see this, but so not only does he get tasered, for not breaking the law, by the way. If you go and watch that video, he not only gets tasered, he gets fucking CS gassed, struck with a baton. So there he is, Ash. Oh yeah, I was getting his thing, wasn't I? So Ash has spoke to the victim. There's going to be a live at some point today, maybe tonight, 6 o'clock time, on Ash Phillips's channel with the victim. So the guy who got tasered, the guy who got CS gassed, battened, and you know what I mean? So Ash has got in touch with a guy. He has found the guy in question. He is communicating with that guy. The guy's going to come on Ash Phillips' live tonight around about 6 p.m, I believe. The victim has got body worn. Has required the body worn footage from the officers. Ash has got the body worn, and it's going to be uploaded at some point. Listen, I've spoke to Ash, and he said what it is. He can't even watch it all. That's how brutal and bad it is. So yeah, I don't really want to say too much anyway, but yeah, I'm going to put Ash's channel description in this chat here, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because this Ash is saying it's going to go viral, this, and by what I've been talking to Ash this morning about, if it needs to go viral, not only does it need to go viral, what I'd say is the cop or cops who were involved in tasering this guy need sacking. Shouldn't be on the streets, man, because members of the public like you and me are at danger when the tyrant state doesn't even come close, tyrant, man. So yeah, guys, I believe 6 o'clock tonight, Ash is going to be going live. Sorry. I'm going to be going live. The victim's going to be on that live. It's going to be on the panel. Yeah, I think it's bloody disgusting. And it just so happens that it's Somerset police force that has, in my humble opinion, stitched not only Ash Phillips up and got him a fucking CBO, but they've done it to Audit Ed as well. This police force sounds like one of the worst in the country. Now, I didn't think you could get worse than Cleveland Police, but yeah, even in Somerset are definitely on Turbinator's list. I'm going to get an hotel, and I'm going to spend at least 3 days, if not a week down there. And yeah, it's just, I need to get the car back on the road. But I need to get some pennies together and maybe go on the bus. But yeah, and put it in the hotel. But yeah, it's brutal. Listen, I've spoke to Ash. I'm gonna put the fucking link in the description. I'll put Ash's link in. Yeah. So there's Ash's link to his channel, guys. If you're not subscribed, then maybe go over, subscribe, hit that bell as well, because it's a live that you don't want to be missing. This live tonight. And that's why there's people like me that go out and put ourselves at danger to fucking expose these kind of police, you know. Look, we need a police force, but we don't need people like that, man. This guy, 54-year-old, mental health issues, hasn't done nothing wrong. Listen, go and see the video on Ash's now. He stood there speaking and I'm quite calm, and the next thing you know, I'm going to taser you. I'll see you, gas you. They're talking, and not only, and you know what they've done? This is the best bit of the video for me. I haven't seen it yet. But you know what the guy said? The copper said to the guy, I'm going to taser you. He got his taser out and tasered his colleague. Do you know what I mean? Because he was that much in a rush to fucking brutalise and fucking... He tasered his colleague. He was that much in a rush. He wanted his fix of feeling powerful. He fucking he tears it. This video is gonna go viral, guys, and so it fucking should. So it should as well. Scandalous. So yeah, 6 o'clock. Ash Phillips live with a victim. Also the body worn. He's got the body worn. I believe that he is getting it. He's editing like the guy's personal details out of it and that. So that will be put on Ash's channel as well at some point. And it's like fucking. Well, how do these coppers even get into the? Do you know what I mean? How are they even on our streets, putting people like you and me at risk? People like my brother, who ain't breathing no more because of fucking fools like this. Do you know what I mean? It's quite upsetting, guys. You know what I mean? There you go, scumbags. They are Ash as well. Not only should he not be in the job, that should be criminal charge. Should be brought to court. Not magistrates neither. Do you know what I mean? He's fucking unleashed fucking firearms on the guy. Do you know what I mean? He should be going to Crown Court and that should be jail. He should be jailed, man. Illegal use of firearms. Do you know what I mean? Fucking not right, man. You know what I mean? I saw a fight with this guy. I haven't met him. I've never spoken to him, but just listening to what Ash was saying this morning, brutal, mate. So yeah, that's the state of play. Oi, Ralphie. So yeah, maybe if he's not already on Ash Phillips, I believe he will be. I believe everyone in here will be subscribed to Ash. But yeah, he's got an exclusive with a victim that suffering with mental health and gets fucking unlawfully tasered, unlawfully CS gas, and unlawfully struck with a baton. And then when requested for the ambulance, cops refused. He sustained bad injuries. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's 6 o'clock live on Ash. Ash, like I say, Ash has got in contact with the victim, found out who the victim was, got in contact. He's going to go live with him. He's obtained, the victim obtained the body worn footage. Ash has obtained that now, and it's going to go viral, guys. You know, let's get behind this poor man who was fucking brutalised and show him some love and support. Do you know what I mean? By the sounds of it, he's a vulnerable adult. Fucking shocking, you know, guys. It's shocking. No, I think the tasered him first, Paul, and then CS'd him, mate. You know what I mean? But he was that excited and that much of in a rush to get his fucking fix. He wanted to taser someone. He tasered his colleague. Go on, Ash. So yeah, how is everyone? I don't know whether to walk on this up or what. I'm getting hungry. Mel's fucking in there talking to Mama. I'm left here halfway through the drama triangle. Bella! You better leave it, Balbo. So yeah, do you know what? I don't know whether to put an invite out. We'll put the invite out, Mama, yeah. Man, I wonder where Uncle JJ is, man. I hope Uncle JJ is okay. Oh, you're joking. Has she only been timed out? Has she been timed out, Ralphie, or hidden from the channel? Don't even know how to do it. Not signed in on this laptop. I have to do it in a bit, man. I know, I'll get you with that word. Alright, Robbie, we'll sort it, mate. We'll do it. I just can't do it right now because I don't know passwords and all that, man, to get into it. Oh, I'm fucking starving, man. Do you know what? Starving. I'm fucking starving. So yeah, the video Mrs. Dobbs put up yesterday, that was like 3 in 1. She's done all 3 in 1 video. Never mind. But what she didn't get is at the end of that video where we've done Steve Gibson, the brother, the Middlesbrough Football Club chairman who owns this multi-million-pound transport and gases. We've walked off, and then the head of security came, and yeah, so you can't. Well, you don't see that on Mel's video. Also, just before I went to bulk call, I went to DX. I thought it was FedEx, but I've got you, mate. Well,
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Whoop, whoop.
2 minutes, 2 seconds. So I won't get Buster. Buster!
Jeez. Everybody's dog who's called Buster's all going to be running now. You can hear Tobe chatting, Buster, Buster, Buster. Anyway, I hope everybody's well. I haven't heard anything from Evie, so I'm not sure. Well, for you suggesting Mama Milo puts the phone in washer to get a good clean. What phone have you got, Mama Milo? Maybe we could have a look. That's what I have to do anyway. I do it on a daily basis. I don't know, everything seems to crash otherwise.
Oh, I've got a parcel and I still haven't opened it. What I've got.
You've got a parcel.
Yeah, I've got a gimbal and a battery pack sent to me. I've got a gimbal. I mean, I had a gimbal and I done a free giveaway with it, didn't I? But then since that, I've decided I'm going to use a gimbal now. So, yeah, I've got a gimbal.
Alright.
I've got a gimbal and a big battery pack sent to me. There's my parcel.
Battery pack for what?
Battery pack for the phone, so if your phone.
Oh, you mean one that you plug in to give you extra charge? You mean one of them?
Yeah.
I've got one.
So I've got one of them. I'm just going to make this cut, Amanda.
Right, well, I'll have a cup of tea, quite strong, no sugar because I'm sweet enough, obviously.
What we only use Yorkshire tea in here, like I don't know why, because no one drinks. Oh, Kingston drinks Yorkshire tea. Very rare drinks tea though. But yeah, it is what it is, and it's not what it's not.
Oh, it happens, Mum and Milo. It's quite easy with this phone malarkey just to catch a button or something. I've nearly done it myself several times. You know, you could be trying to scroll up and all of a sudden it's telling you, press action. I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? Press this, press that. I'm like, oh no, don't want to be doing that. Can't be doing that. Well, I would like a coffee. I think she needs a strong one and all.
Oi, can you not hear me? Get ready for this, right? He's not really making a drink, he's having a poop. I hope he can't hear me. He's having a poop. Yeah, he's gone for a poop, chap. Well, I think we should take over channel now. He's gone for a poop. Yeah, can't hear him. Definitely gone for a poop. Go on, Tobe, squeeze.
I mean, 2 seconds, mate.
Go on.
Keep it going for us, Chris.
We're back now. Shh.
Keep it going, lad.
Oh,
All there, Chris.
when crazy did loads in seconds. Can you imagine? Oh, bless you. Welcome to the Chris Show. And you could sit and chat and poop at the same time. I don't know. How are the dogs today, Andy? Are they all well? Looks lovely colour, that one you've just got. Not sure on whether you decided on a name either. I don't remember that. But maybe you've done it already on your video or something. Then we think cupboard now getting some Scooby snacks. You can't have coffee without any Scooby snacks, you know. Some chocolate or some cake or something. You know he's coming back with something, don't you?
You know, no.
When you know, you know. When you know, you know. Be a few biscuits here and cake bar there. I'm always chatting to Diva on the bog. Hey, does that mean she relaxes your sphincter, Mum of Milo?
Right. Do you know what?
So what have we got to munch on then? I knew there was a chocolate bar somewhere.
No, but you know what? I'm going to get something to eat properly, some proper breakfast. Did you read what I was saying about what's going on Ash Phillips's channel tonight at 6 o'clock?
Yes, you did. I am subscribed to him. Got so many subscriptions, man. It's hard to keep up with them all.
I know. I'd have been surprised if you weren't subscribed to Ash, actually. But yeah. So I'll put his link. I'm going to do it again, actually. Ash's link. So it's worth going over at 6 o'clock. We need this. We need fucking this to be and all the news, news channels down there and the papers. I've heard about it, and they're on the guy's case. They want the exclusive. So there's already press. The press are already interested, and yeah.
Well, it's quite surprising how quickly they jump on that. Recently,
In there. Go on, no. Go on.
Because my friend, her niece was murdered. Literally murdered in that same day they were snooting around. Because somebody had made a comment on their Facebook about it, the press had actually contacted them to ask for the story, which I think is very disrespectful because, you know...
Isn't it? Yeah, I know.
These lads were only 23, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they were scooting around like the village that she lives in, trying to find information out, knocking on doors and stuff.
Mad, innit? Mad.
So like on incident, you can imagine what these, you know, stars are like for press and who follow. You've got no, you know, see. I mean, it's still in press now. Been on Sky News, BBC, the whole shebang.
Yeah.
Because 5 police officers in Derbyshire are under investigation. 1, I think, to serious misconduct, and 4 a misconduct because 6 weeks she'd reported it to police about a stalker quite a long time before. They went to visit him, and he said to them that he was going out with her. And she'd obviously told police she weren't. She'd been out with him once, but she used to work with him. He was suspended from the workplace because of harassment of her and other women there. Bit of a weirdo. And then 6 weeks before he actually killed her, there was a bag found, like a rucksack, with what I would describe as possible murder weapons because there were massive knives in there, an axe, a hammer, Viagra, water, various other things. various other things in there.
Fucking brutal, aren't some people?
And then a note saying, "Don't lie." So it was taken to police, and there was also a receipt found in there. But nothing was done with that. It was actually classed as lost property. I mean, why would you say that were like lost property with them sort of things in there?
Oh,
Anyway, it was classed, they put it down to lost property. They didn't sort of coincide the two together. And obviously, she'd been murdered. He stabbed her to death once he'd been murdered. They actually traced the receipts back to him at his home address.
yeah.
But he'd already killed himself anyway after the event. You know, he did it, ran off, and hung himself.
Good. Couldn't have got him. Listen to that. What flavour crisp is that, do you think?
Chicken. It's either chicken or smoky bacon.
Okay. Anyone in the chat, what you thinking?
No, actually, no, it might be prawn cocktail.
What you going for?
No, prawn cocktail.
Right, it's either cheese, prawn cocktail, bacon, beef. Let me just think. What else is there? Salt and vinegar.
Definitely not salt and vinegar, it's not plain.
It's got to be one of them anyway.
No, I reckon it's prawn cocktail now. Blood vein orange. I've never heard of them crisps before. It's probably even wrong. It'd be like something like Worcester sauce that's not commonly eaten.
I love Worcester sauce crisps. I fucking love
Yeah.
Worcester sauce.
They do Marmite ones and all, don't they? And oh no,
I don't like
I
that.
like Marmite, but I can't be dealing with that.
I don't like Marmite, so I've never even tasted them.
No, I don't like Marmite either.
So
No,
I'll show you the crisp again. What flavour is that?
I'm going for prawn cocktail. Do you like fish?
Can I ask you why you're saying prawn cocktail?
Because of the colour of it, the pinkiness in the crisp.
What you said? What did you say first? You said chicken first.
Yeah, but I didn't fully see the pinky bit. But now I'm swayed to the prawn cocktail.
What about pickled onion?
No, wrong colour. They are nice though, Chris. I like them. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Proud of you. Proud of you. So now we know Amanda does know crisps. You could have went on that program. Remember that program? You bet.
Yeah, remember that.
You could have done the crisp challenge on You Bet, man.
Oh yeah, that's
Mint,
a dime.
mint that. Mint. Fucking love down bar.
Yeah. They don't make them like they used to, do they? Ralphie lad said it were a fix. Fix, but he only showed you the back of the packet, so I didn't see the front. It only showed the back of the packet. You can't say, I can't even read that from here. Excuse me. So how was
Yeah.
it today then? Have you heard out from Evie? Have you messaged her?
Yeah.
Sure ain't.
I think she's struggling a bit.
Oh, bless her. Is she still where she were before?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah.
Well, if
Miss
you watch Evie, we'll send you lots of love.
We miss Evie. I told her we miss her.
Yeah. Well, we do miss her. I always look around for her to see where she is, or I've been on her channel to see if she's there or out. But yeah, about an hour and a half, I'm off out.
I think we're going to wrap this up in a minute. I think we're going out today.
Oh yeah, Mel said yesterday, didn't she, last night, that you were off out?
Mm.
Maybe
It's clever.
But yeah, I enjoyed Mel's audits yesterday. She was a superstar.
You what? What's again? Sorry.
When Mel went yesterday, videos, she was a superstar.
Thanks, Manda. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. My mum was on the phone. So.
I think you made for it yourself. I reckon you two make a right there.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. See, I was debating whether to put it on because I didn't really talk.
Don't matter, does it?
No, because you were talking there filming, you got the whole perspective.
Yeah.
So you got a good shot of me, didn't you? So
Yeah.
it's not just being in front of the camera now. You're actually seeing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Plus you're seeing how I'm doing it as well.
Yeah. But also, I think as Mel's confidence grows and, you know, and what to expect, or, well, I don't say what to expect because it's not always the same on each one, is it? But an
No, but
idea when you're there. Because it's not easy at all to do that. Do you know what I mean? Not at all.
And the different things they say and like all the different laws and blah blah blah. I was like, oh God, I'll never remember that. And I think I got a bit overwhelmed on the way there because he was like, you need to say this and it's this. And oh my God, I couldn't remember that. So
Yeah, and then you've got all this stuff jumbling around in your head and you're like, oh my God, do I really want to do this?
all build up and it's going to look shit and blah blah blah.
What you've got to remember though, nothing that you're doing out there deleting. You're well within your rights. That's what you've got to keep in your mind.
Exactly.
But it's
You
all
won't-
learning and it'll get better as I grow in confidence.
Exactly. Everybody starts somewhere, don't they? Do you know what I mean?
And the more I go out with him, the more I'll like learn, and then the more them laws and stuff will stick.
Yeah, that's it. Have a lovely day, Ralphie lad. Take care.
Ralphie lad.
I don't know. So have you got an idea where you're going today? Obviously, I'm not asking you where you're going because I don't think that's appropriate.
I made a suggestion of going to the football match tonight,
Oh.
and Darren,
No,
said
we're not
that,
going to footy, man.
Darren said that wasn't a good idea because it might go very wrong.
Well, thing is, you don't know. You've got to be careful, haven't you? You don't know
Yeah.
what.
Not going to do it. There's a reason it doesn't get done.
You never
Well,
know
yeah.
when they're going to kick off at football matches or out there, and he.
Well, no, when you don't want
Well, I'll tell you what.
but you.
I'd go and have a look on my own, but I wouldn't take you in that situation. There's a reason it hasn't been done. You know what I mean? There's a reason that's not on YouTube, I'd say.
Yeah, you know about the Eddie Hall.
Yeah, so are we going out today? Do you know this vape that he's been caught with at school? It was yours. It's in the fucking bag. It's your vape. With a fucking swear down. And the reason he never took mine is because he thinks it's broke. Swear down, it's your vape, man. I'm sure it is, man. Yours was the rainbow one.
Yeah.
Wait there, watch. I'll show you.
I take it with Talking Kingston. It's quite the range now.
Yeah,
Kids
he got
doing that
caught,
at school.
got caught with a vape at school yesterday, but I've
Yeah.
left mine in. I've got like this, like dish thing.
Was in the crystal jar.
Yeah,
Have you put it like that?
yeah,
You put that in that bag like that?
yeah.
Oh, well, it might not have been yours then.
All right. Now put it in there, you know, to take it to work so it didn't leak and stuff. It might not be mine then.
Mm.
It might not have been yours then.
But yeah, but he said it was his mate's, and if he doesn't give it back to his mate, he's going to get filled in. Blah blah blah.
Kingston's one of them who'll fight all day long. I mean, he won't go out and just fight, but he won't let anyone bully him. Do you know what I
No.
mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, we've had spates of that with my son, but now he won't allow it. If you know what I mean. But thing is, problem with him is he's a big lad, and some of them at school at his age, right? he'd snap him in half. But thing is, he doesn't know his own strength because he's so strong.
That's a bit like Bailey, yeah.
So I try to avoid that sort of stuff happening because he'll not know when to stop.
Yeah, that's like Bailey, but he's not a fighter, thankfully. But he's strong as an ox,
He is like.
you know, and he's like proper tall and proper broad and strong as an
Yeah.
ox.
It kind of the same. I mean, he's 6 foot.
But he's never had a fight in his life, thankfully. I've only ever seen him lose his temper once as well.
Oh, he
And that
loses his temper and he breaks stuff and smashes stuff. I mean, he did that with his phone once and then told me he dropped it on the floor and run over it by his computer chair, which he really didn't. He smashed it.
Like the only time like I ever seen him lose his temper, and like me and Mason were kind of jaws on the floor. Like we were play fighting, me and Mason, because we used to do it all the time. But Bailey thought it was serious,
Yeah.
and he came running. He was only about 7. Came running down the stairs, and he was like, "You leave my mum alone!" and pushed Mason, and Mason kind of flew across the living room and like ended up like all curled up in a corner. And I was like, we were that gobsmacked. And I just looked at Mason. Mason looked at me. Both our jaws on the floor, like, what the fuck's just happened there? And then Mason started laughing. So I thought, thank God for that, you know. And he goes, "Go on, Bales, for sticking up for your man. I like it." So I was like, oh, okay then.
Yeah.
I won't go mad because he was doing it for the right reasons. He thought I was getting hurt. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. A 7-year-old, he launched his big brother across the living room just by pushing it. But we were that shocked because we'd never even heard him say an angry word. He's just not built like that.
Yeah, I think when he were about 7 or 8, he dragged his sister, who was 16 at the time, around the kitchen floor with her hair. Literally. So yeah. Oh, they used to fight all the time like cat and dog. When, like I say, he's full on when he's in that frame of mind. So I try not to encourage it. So I've sort of kept him away from that.
See, I was the opposite. Really, he's like one of them that would allow himself to get bullied and frigging wouldn't stand up for himself at all. And I'm like, Bailey, you know, just tell him. You're twice the size of them. Just tell him. And he was like, no, I don't want to get into trouble. I don't want to get into trouble. Blah blah blah. Petrified that he'd get into trouble.
Yeah.
So he's like one of them, like who'd allow himself to get bullied because he doesn't want to argue with anyone. But I can guarantee if he ever did lose his temper, like he would do some damage, and it's quite a scary thought, really.
Well, yeah, that's like him, to be fair. Hence, that's why I try not to encourage that, and but also I do tell him that he needs to stand up for himself.
You're not scared of fighting, you're scared of hurting somebody.
Yeah, he's not scared of fighting, he's scared of hurting somebody. Middlesbrough FC, can't see what it says.
Middlesbrough Football Club, Middlesbrough FC chairman's multi-million-pound company audit. There's a few bits in Mel's that you couldn't pick the audio up. So when the fucking gadget on the forklift was phone off and off the compound, he said. But I was going to let it go at 6 o'clock tonight. However, I'm not. I'm going to keep that hold of it. I'm going to keep hold of that for now, because I think this is more important. But I think this is more important what Ash is bringing to the table at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, Uncle JJ's okay, by the way.
I definitely want to be available for that lab at 6 o'clock. It's a fucking scandalous. It's scandalous what Ash has been telling us today, like about this mental health guy got fucking tasered, CS gassed and fucking
Monday then.
Wait Monday and don't go out.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
Okay. Take dogs out instead then.
Yeah. And get the garden like cleaned up and stuff.
Yeah, get in the garden.
Yeah.
Darren. Get your shovel out, love.
We haven't got one. I need like loads of gardening equipment because we didn't have our garden before was a communal garden and they did it all. So
Oh yeah,
The
you
coun-
wouldn't need it, would you?
no, the council done it all.
So I've bought a lawnmower
We had to fucking pay for it.
and I've got some and a strimmer and I've bought some grass seed and one of them little trowel things to plant me rose.
I don't,
But
garden.
everything else.
I'll tell you what's going to happen with the garden. She's going to do a nice garden, and Bella is going to trash it. That's exactly what's going to happen. Look at the hole she digs now. I'll sort it out. I'll sort that out.
Well, that's why I want to extend the patio.
What the fuck? Well,
You
you're
know.
talking thousands upon thousands?
No, because if you keep looking on Free Cycle, people give them paving stones away.
Okay.
You'll just have to carry them on bus.
The castle. Yeah. Fingers crossed.
So, I don't know.
I'm
If we
on.
ask these one
I
nicely,
hope.
he might pick them up in his van.
That'll be it, won't it?
Fingers crossed I'll be back on the road. I tell you what, it's mad. I've got out more. I've been out more getting
In-
contact
on
since I haven't had a car. So where down I'm looking backward, mate. I'm backward.
I think having a car makes you idle, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, because it's there. It's just convenient.
I know. And do you know what? So being on, I could have probably got it for all the fucking MOT. Do you know what I mean? I just never. I just fucking.
I just think you were stressing about it too much. You probably could have. I bet they were hardly wrong with it.
I know.
You know
Definitely.
what I mean?
Definitely. But hey, yo, it wasn't meant to be, was it? So I'm gonna get a little scrapper, and then I'm gonna save up and get a nice Mac. Going for a Mac convertible. I should have had a fucking Mac. I should have had that Mac. Should have just got the Mac convertible. I had a choice of two. There was a few Audis there. There was a Porsche Jeep I could have been, but with insuring it and taxing a Porsche Jeep. You can imagine how much the tax would have been on one of them. I could have had it, but probably couldn't have afforded to drive the cunt. So
Not
He
with
said-
price of fuel as it is. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
yeah. No, so that was 2020. That though. It was diesel. I believe it was diesel. I didn't even ask the details on it. But he said to me, "You can have any." I said, "What can I have? Like, how much can I spend?" He said, "You can have whatever car you want in this yard. You can have." And if you look, I'll tell you the garage. The name of the garage, Riverside Car Sales in Middlesbrough. Go and have a look at the stock. And I'm showing you the stock. They don't fuck about, man, over there.
Yeah, bells don't go ordinary. You just you'll have to train it to dig an hole, plant rows in, and then fill it back in.
She's fucking clever enough.
I know. That's what I mean.
So
Just don't let her put a bone underneath.
Well, I've been looking on that Free Cycle and loads of people give away paving slabs and stuff.
There's another one in Ormel. There's something called Freegull.
Oh, right, I'll have to on that.
And you can search around certain areas.
I'll have to check that one out.
oh no. Okay.
Because loads of people give away garden stuff as well, and like, I'm not bothered. Like if I get a second-hand shovel and spade and whatever else I need.
As long as you do the job, it don't matter, does it? It's all good.
Exactly.
Don't matter. It don't. So you're having a bit of a chilling day then, or you're a home day?
Right, so look, what's this? What's this?
There's loads. I want to get the garden tidied up
So-
at least.
So the first four cars that come up, I've got a big X5 Jeep, a big fucking Mercedes Jeep, a yellow Porsche Jeep, and an X6. And I called at the time, they sent to me, you
So which
can,
one would you choose out of them?
out of the X5 probably.
Yeah,
Well, JJ.
same.
So, so
Bonnie and Clyde. Right, our Uncle JJ.
So look at this, guys.
Ooh, that's fucking horrible colour, that yellow thing. Is that a porch?
Yeah.
Bloody vile.
Look at that. Look at that. That's 66 grand, that, and it's a 20 plate. You know what I mean? Audi TT. These are the kind of cars that they were having in when I went and got that Passat, and they said to me, A class. Now, what it is, there was a couple of A classes, and the reason I never looked at it because it didn't have the voice control. Like, so you can say, if the Mercedes has got a thing where you can go, hey, Mercedes, turn the radio on full blast, and it does it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? We've got a F pace as well.
Japanese.
Yeah, German or Japanese cars for us.
There's a nice Jag. Look at the cars they have, and
It's some money and all.
and at the time, I'm going to show you though, they have normal cars as well. At the time, they said to me, "Look, there's a Qashqai." Another
Hey,
Qashqai.
Mr. Beautiful Blues, you're right, love. Nice to see you again.
They said to me at the time as well. I said to him, "How much can I spend?" He said, "You can have anything. What's on the thing? Wait, there's a Focus. Look, 2017 Focus, Volkswagen Golf, 1.6 TDI Blue Motion. So that was like the that's exactly the same as the Passat I had. Semi-auto, fuck that semi-auto shit. Look at there, you've got your Peugeots. Do you know what I mean? And he said to me at the time, "You can have anything you want."
I won't have another Peugeot after one I have.
Yeah,
No, you don't. Do you know what it is? That them French cars. You don't want a French car, mate. Shite.
no, I'm not getting a car, Beautiful Blues. I've got 3. I don't think I need another.
Oh no, we've got a pest. I mean, a guest. We've got a.
But it's Uncle JJ.
We've got a pest, man. We've got a pest. I mean, a guest, guys, a guest.
I'm fucking gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, Talks. I'm telling you. If I wasn't scared, because your Bonnie and Clyde to come and get me and shoot me. Go on, Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah. I think that's a great idea. You guys are going to smash it. Yeah. The gruesome twosome out again. Tools and goons, getting our rights back and taking our rights back. Get out there.
Well, so it's a good idea then, JJ. Yeah.
I think it's great. I thought it was great. Absolutely great. I'll tell you what, Mel, you was a million times better than what I was when you was out there, girl. I was terrified, I was.
I didn't really say anything.
You didn't get.
Oh, no, you didn't have much of a chance. I understand that. It is a problem sometimes with our tools. He can't help it, but he is teaching you. It is about watching and observing at first.
Yeah, that's it, JJ.
And I'll tell you what, you can't get a better teacher, can you? Because he's mustard, isn't he?
I did thought it was going to end up in
I know.
violence at one point.
What from me?
No, then when they all
No, that's right. I thought he did, but he has a way round them, doesn't he? He just sort of he puts them right up into this like the red zone, and then pulls them down again. He's a proper double talker, is our Talks. Proper salesman, isn't he? Eh?
Hi, Mr. Beautiful Blues. I hope you're okay.
Every punch is a payout, he says.
That's
Yeah,
it. That's it.
Yeah, Mel's out. She's out on it. Beautiful Blues.
She's on it like a carb on it.
No, I'm not getting a new car, JJ. That's the company where I got my Passat from, and they were saying to me that I could have any pasta plate. I could have any car I wanted. So
Let's see how this goes, guys. I mean, get yous out there. Get yous on the old Google payroll.
I know we were going to go out today, but he wants to be back for Ash's premiere at 6, is it?
live.
Live at 6.
So JJ, you haven't been in while you've been on about this. So Ash, I know you're already subscribed to Ash anyway, but listen to this, mate. So Ash Phillips has got a video on his channel,
Yeah.
and it's only a couple of minutes long, this video that he's got up at the moment. But listen, I'm going to give you the lowdown on it now. Ash. Ash Phillips. So
It's trying to stop spinning. Oh, no, it ain't then.
But yeah, what we're going to do instead, Monday we'll probably get organised, get ready before Addiction Live, do our Addiction Live and go straight out, so we've got more time.
Yeah. Integrate them. Remember,
Just a
some little tiny little like 40-second clips here and there, so I can advertise for you.
Yeah. So listen, JJ.
That's actually going well. I've done about 3 or 4 people so far.
Good lad. Ash, right?
Mainly you. Go on.
Ash has got a video on his channel. It's titled "Man with Mental Health Tasered for Civil Trespass."
Oh,
right?
yeah,
So,
see that. Yeah, seen that.
let me tell you this, right? Not only did he get, not only did that guy get tasered, he got CS gassed. He got struck. He got struck with a baton.
No.
Yeah, he got violated. He got brutalized, mate. The guy's got mental health. Ash has found the guy. He's fucking talking to the guy. So the guy's going to go on Ash Phillips's lab today at 6 o'clock tonight, and give like a backstory of what's happened. So this copper, right, really is fucking illegal use of firearms, mate. He should be jailed.
Oh, yeah.
It
That's
should be,
terrible.
so we're trying to get it to go viral. The guy has got, so what's coming tonight is the body worn. So the guy's already, before Ash has got in contact with him, the guy's already went and got the body worn. So he's got the body worn footage, but then he was a bit stuck and didn't know where to go from there. So he's been advised about H&K solicitors, and he's going to come on and he's going to go on at 6 o'clock tonight and give the story, really. Let you know.
Fantastic.
So
Fantastic.
6 o'clock, take your alarm for 6 o'clock, JJ.
Yep,
and,
definitely.
be over on Ash.
Has he put it out as a premiere?
No, he hasn't. He's at the minute. He's editing the body worn, so he's taking the guy's name and all that out of it. You know what I mean? But what it is, the guy's coming on live, so it's a live that really doesn't want to be missed.
I need my trusty Amanda on this. Amanda, can you text me just before about 5:55 to let me know that Ash is coming on, please, sweetie? She's brilliant. I swear to God, if it weren't for her and some other people, I would be dead, I think, or in a coma.
We'll do that, JJ. No worries, mate.
Yeah? Oh, cheers, Chris. You are diamonds. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, my memory's like a sieve. Sometimes, like just now, thinking, oh, my addictive life. And it's 10 o'clock you come on, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just
Right,
bear with me, but we will remind you.
Sweet, guys. Sweet. Terrible memory. Got to do something about it. Slap. Yeah, trying to get. Oh, did you see that last night on the? Oh, I don't suppose you did. On Pork Chops' metal detecting thing. What they done for his mate, Kev. Oh,
Oh, we're here.
you was there with us, yeah. I know. I don't think Darren and Mel did. Oh, it's fantastic what they got him. Yeah, he's been after a metal detector, this Kev, and he's recently had a little a car crash. Well, a car went into his motorbike. He lost his job, everything, and he's in a bit of a twizzle. Anyway, they got him this brand new metal detector, one he's been after for ages. Everyone clubbed in and got him it, and he was crying, wasn't he, Amanda? He was crying.
It was beautiful. Bless him.
It was just,
It's quite
amazing to see, wasn't it?
It was. You know.
So Ash wants this thing to go viral with this guy. I think it'll go fucking viral on its own merits. This copper, he should be going to Crown Court, not just magistrates.
Definitely.
He's going to fucking Crown Court, man. Do you know what I mean? He's put a
If you put it on
complaint.
Facebook as well. I'll share it on Facebook when it comes out and everything. And I think if everyone can do that, you know, on the channels, because Facebook, believe it or not, that gets through to a lot of people. So if you can all share it to Facebook, a lot more people will get to see it.
Yeah. So what it is, I believe the guy's put a complaint in against the copper for being fucking tasered, for being fucking CS gassed, for being fucking assaulted with a fucking deadly weapons. And what it is, the guy's still fucking out on the streets. So people like you and me are at risk where you've got idiots like that, or we're running wild, or we're getting excited. JJ, listen to this. The copper got that excited, couldn't wait to use his fucking taser, and do you know what he done? He tasered his own colleague first.
You know what I'm saying? And well, look what happened to me, Tobbs. Look what they done to me for accidentally buying what I thought was toys. That shows you it. And I was taken to court, fined, £512 fine, 18 months probation, 12 months psychiatric treatment, treated like a complete villain when I hadn't been in trouble for 20 years. I was banged up for over 24 hours, right, on 2 separate occasions at my age and my illnesses. Yeah, and this guy goes out, does that, and what? Nothing? Ridiculous.
It's scandalous, mate. So what it is, we've got an officer down there in Avon and fucking Somerset, right, who's that eager to fucking and what it is, if you watch Ash's video that he's got on that mental health one, like you've already, the guy stood there talking in a nice, calm manner.
It was great.
And basically they done what they done to him. They done that happened to me at the COVID centre. So you're not giving your details. Well, we're arresting you then. What it is, you had nothing to arrest him for. And then not only were they arresting him because the guy had the cheek to say, I am committing the crime, what you're arresting me for. Right, I'm gonna taser you. And what it is, he was that excited and that fucking much of in a rush to fucking taser the poor guy. Right, he tasered his colleague. Couldn't even point it at the guy because he was that anxious and fucking excited that he was going to taser someone because he probably hadn't tasered someone for a couple of hours.
It's got to go viral, mate. It's the only way. It's got to go viral. That goes viral, that man will be arrested.
It's wrong, isn't it? Wrong, mate. It's wrong.
Oh, my God. It's like what's happened to this, our audit in Wales. That guy has been sacked. I think, he's got to go to court for common assault. I mean, it should have been bigger than that, yes, but at least it's something. But this is what we've got to do. Get that to go viral. Get out there. Let the public know. Let them see the comments, how disgraceful this is, and that we are not having it no more. We are not tolerating it. And we are doing what Paul's name is. We're going to take our rights back. You're not having them no more. You're not going to hurt us no more because we're fighting back through the media.
Go on, Jude.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit excited there.
You're right. I'm right, though, mate.
Oh, I wasn't when you were all excited, JJ.
You know what I mean? My head goes.
It always happens. Listen to this. It always happens to the vulnerable people as well.
Of course. The people that they think they can't fight back. It's what I've had it before. Is when the other day, when they come to nick me, and then I stood up when they try to just walk through my door, and I stopped them. I said, "Listen, them fucking swords ain't just there on the wall, you know." And they stopped, you know. And then all the guns come out. But I shit myself really. But you got to front it. But you show a little bit of and they're a little bit stand backish then, but they just come in because they think you're a sheep and they just want to barge in and take your rights. And once you know them, like you see, keep teaching tools, man. It's the only way. Tell people their rights, man, like you have been, and that's the only way to get these people to understand that we're not going to take it no more. It's not happening.
You know what I mean? So when you've got officers like that who's fucking in a rush to fucking start using firearms on vulnerable members of the public, right? What you've got to think of, guys, is this is why people die and get mended in police custody because of fools like him. He's a danger. He's a danger to you and me.
Yeah. Don't know your history, man. Could have heart conditions, could be asthmatic or whatever, but they're quick to pull out these things because what they should have is a psychiatric and an emotional evaluation, not just a psychiatric one because that only deals with the mental, but an emotional evaluation like you do in CBT. If they don't get, because these people, they can look like adults, act like adults, but are they emotionally capable to be given these kind of weapons? This man, of course he ain't, because all he wanted to do was taser stuff. He just wanted to try out his new weapons on anyone he could. I bet he'd only just straight been out of the training place when he's done it. It's the first one he's done, and I bet he just wanted to do it just for the sake of doing it. That man is emotionally unstable.
Exactly, JJ. And it's not on.
The thing is, they've also got to justify why they use weapons.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And the guy that done it though, right, is not just mentally ill, right? Vulnerable, mate. He's fucking nearly a pensioner. He's 54-year-old, man.
That's a liberty.
54-year-old.
That's a liberty.
I was stood there talking to them in a calm, cool, collective way.
I saw that. I thought, what's his mate tasering him for? I mean, the man was going, look, it wasn't aggravating him, the situation. He wasn't being like bad or aggressive in any way, shape, or form. Not nothing. And he's just done it.
And that's why they like to live free. Start doing what he done in Marty. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Live free.
Big up live free every day of the
Yeah,
week.
big uplift free. Love him.
Respect, innit?
Hope he's alright. Anyone heard out from him for a while, but I hope he's alright.
Yeah, he's fine. Spoke to him yesterday. He's doing all right. He's just, just taking things, planning what's going to be going down, sorting out the wheat from the chaff, whatever it's called. The wheat from the chaff, knowing who's with him and who's against him, reevaluating what he's done and what going. But he's got some big ideas coming forward.
Don't get me started with that who's against, who's for you and who's against.
You know this shit. You know the apple. Let's not start on that, but you know what I mean.
As long as he's alright.
How'd you like? Yeah, I heard that. How'd you like them apples? I love that saying. That's what got me into tools. That's why I like tools. When he said that to the copper, he was outside. I think he was with Natural, and he went, "How'd you like them apples?" I loved it. I went, "Go on, get on there." I was brought up next to a fruit and veg market. That's what it is.
Right, listen, guys. I'm going to shoot. We're going to get out and.
I thought we were going on Monday instead.
Get the garden sorted.
We're going to get out of here, yeah, instead of Saturday. I've got a parcel to open with my new gimbal and my new battery pack.
We only just give away a gimbal. What did you get a gimbal for?
I didn't get it. Well, I did get it. I didn't buy it. I got it given.
Go on, son. Good for you.
Given by one of the big hitters. By one of the big hitters in the community.
Sure.
Even in Somerset are on my radar.
Yeah, get down there, Tools. Get down there, mate. Sort it out.
I just need to get the garden that sorted out, JJ, but I'll get there. I believe that, I will be in a position. I know. I believe I'll be in a position not too distant future, I hope.
Yeah. I think it's going to go ballistic. We used to going out there, two separate, splitting up, doing your own little things, then putting them together like a Bonnie and Clyde thing. It's going to be the business. I'm loving it. I got right excited watching you guys yesterday. I thought, this is brilliant. What a great concept. What a great concept. We need to get you both up to the 20,000, 30,000 marks. Once we get you there, you'll be comfortable. That'd be nice. Nice little starting place. Yeah.
Mel will have to have her own HMS Melanator.
Yeah, brilliant.
Right, I need to shoot off because I need to sort some out. I've got to go out soon. I'm on me travel.
Right, see you later.
So, have a beautiful day, everybody.
Far away. I'll subscribe. Good day, Amanda. Chris.
Yeah, Amanda.
Take care, bye.
Amanda.
Yeah.
Has he got the polyfiller out yet?
I've been fixed, mate. I'll fix it. At dentist, I sorted it out, man.
All right, forever. I'm going to take you out now. Have a shower. That's what I
need. 300 quid, mate.
Well, it's sorted, fixed, mate.
We've got a cement mixer coming to your house.
You need to send me one to put me bloody dentures in because I'm getting the polygrip ain't working no more. A bit of cement I'll have to slap on them.
JJ, on a serious note, get some Gorilla Glue sorted right out for you.
I've got some better stuff here. You put this stuff you put on, it's called no nails. You put it on and you just spray it with this here. Boom. I'm going to be using no nails, so my smile will be like an enigma.
Good old you, Uncle JJ.
JJ, you got a gold tooth, haven't you?
Me, silver.
Silver. Well, when I come
I've
down,
got
I'm
a
going
few
to rob you
goals.
because I need it. I need one. I'm going to rob you silver too for
Yeah.
free.
Right, see you later,
Do you want
guys. Come
See
on.
you
See
later,
you
then,
later,
guys.
guys. Do you want me to tell you how to get one?
Yeah, take it
Without
out your
paying?
head.
No, do you want me to tell you how to get one without paying?
Go on, then.
You know, when you go to the dentist and you do your thing, right? What that is, right? You say to them, I don't want the bit with the white bit. I want you to turn it around. So I had the silver bit at the front because what they do when you go to the dentist, they have the silver bit at the back and they have the white bit at the front. So you say, I
Right.
want it opposite. I want the
Yeah.
titanium plating at the front. That's that
Yeah,
you get a
right.
silver for nothing. That's
Yeah,
what that
right.
is, titanium plating. That is the back of the thing at the front.
It won't be
Yeah.
nothing for me. I'll still have to pay, but I won't have to pay any more, will I? If I do
No,
it
no,
like
no.
this.
You won't have to. You won't have to pay to say I want the titanium at the front. I don't want the titanium at the back. Where because normally they have it at the back, don't you? You don't open a guy's mouth who's got like plates or that in, and you'll see all the silver at the back. Just say no. I want that at the front. That's how I've got this.
Yeah, well, morning, Ed.
There you go. Anyway, when we're going to see you out again before I shoot off?
We were going to go today, but maybe tomorrow or Monday.
I'm excited about this. I think this is brilliant.
Probably be Monday. Sundays are shit. Monday.
Yeah. Well, then, remember, I want a couple of little clips so I can put you out first, build you up, put you all around Facebook and all that.
Yeah.
Does me a favour and all. But guys, I really appreciate you doing that for me as well because
Well,
it gives me something to do because I sit here bored otherwise and I can just sit here and I can do a lovely little thing.
mate.
Makes me feel good. All right, guys,
Yeah.
I love you to bits. God bless you. See you soon. Ciao,
See you
mate.
later, JJ. Have a good day, man.
Yeah, God bless you, guys. I'm going out.
Yeah,
for a
you
walk.
got a place now, JJ.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I was in bits yesterday.
I know, man.
Oh, my head was all over the gaff. Even going out walking, looking about like with them silly thoughts. But yeah, it was good. All your support. I got so much support. It was unbelievable. It blew me away. I sat here like crying with joy.
Go on,
I did
mate.
get a lot of support. A lot of support.
Good.
See you later, guys. Love you a bit.
Well, love,
Shut
man.
up.
You will
Bye.
love JJ. Respect, mate.
Always, guys. And I love you too. This Bonnie and Clyde thing, man. You know that's my favourite film. And they're my favourite gangsters. Bonnie and Clyde. Whoa! And get it? Bonnie is in charge. You've got to get that through your head, Clyde. Bonnie is large and in charge. She wears the trousers. See you later, guys. God bless you. Shut up.
Right, okay. See you later, JJ. We'll leave that one there. Right, guys, that's it. We're out. Got to say respect to every single one of you. Hope you have a good day. Don't forget, 6 p.m. Ash Phillips, massive live, exclusive, 6 o'clock. Ash Phillips. If you're not already on his channel, I'm sure I've got his. Let's have a look. I'm sure I've still got the link here. You're not subscribed to Ash. Listen, the guy, mentally ill guy, got brutalized. Didn't only get oh no, that's not it. What have I done? That's not it. So didn't only get fucking tasered, he got tasered, CS gassed, hit with a baton. And the guy is coming on Ash Phillips' lab tonight to tell a story. I'm fucking sure these bastards. Show these bastards for what they are. So I'm gonna get these.
If you wake up at 5 a.m., you're part of the problem.
I'm gonna get these link. I should imagine every one of you are going to be subscribed to watch. Oh, the fucking link's not there, man. Why does it do that to me? Not today, not today. So yeah, Ash Phillips, 6 o'clock, exclusive. It's gonna go viral, guys. The copper who done this needs to be basically it needs to be in Crown Court for illegal use of firearms. Can't put it any other way. Simple as that, you know. So I'm gonna put the thing, the link in the chat for you. If you're not subscribed, go over. There is going to be a lab at 6 o'clock with this guy. Right, respect, guys. I'm out. And we will see you, no doubt, tonight at 8 o'clock. I will see you in Ash Phillips's lab if you're there. I'm going to be there. Respect.